Golly, I need a haircut. My channel slash podcast. I'm gonna try again for it to be on both platforms, because I got a new software. I don't know if it's compatible with my laptop, 'cause my laptop pretty slow, but we're gonna try it out. But this is definitely gonna go on the podcast, because I have no trouble with my podcast application or app. You like my terminology? Application. Okay, but today, as you can see in the title, why Pacific Rim is the worst movie I have ever seen in my life. I wasn't gonna talk about this because first off, that movie came out a long time ago. And second off, I was like, I'm just not gonna talk about it. But I got nothing to talk about. I got nothing to do for my channel, and I need something on there, so I'm gonna talk about it. This is not gonna go in order, by the way, because the movie was so goddamn bad to me that it don't matter what order it comes in. So I'm just gonna go off on what triggered me the most. Like, God, dude, that movie. It was like, I don't even remember. It was so long, and like, I'm gonna get pissed. All right. So in the beginning, there was a fight scene. That fight scene was boring as hell. It was probably like 6 punches thrown, and then for like a whole hour and 15 minutes, it was just talking, literally talking. Me and my brother, we was like, we should just skip it. I was like, no, because we already in an hour in. Like, there's no point. There's gonna be a fight scene soon, and there was, but I'm not there yet. So the first fight was terrible. Like, it was so bad. And then the hour is just talking, and oh my god, everybody there except for like the main character and the Chinese girl or Japanese, I don't know, the dude, they all talk like they're in Skyrim. They all have like a freaking heavy, but they talk long. Like, it would be like, you gotta get the Jaegers. Man, shut the fuck up. Bro, the whole time I was expecting a dragon to come in. I thought I was watching Skyrim, dude. Like, oh my, like, there's no way they wanted y'all to talk like that. But if that's how you talk, then that's how you talk. But if that's how they made you talk for the role, Jesus, what the hell? That whole movie. And I'm not even going to the part that's really tripped me out. Okay, so the hour passes by of bull crap that they're just talking about whatever. Oh, bro, and why do you need 2 people in the freaking robot? So one can control this side, the left side, and another control the right side. Oop, I hit my thingy. What the hell is that? What? Just have a person in there. Like, all you need is one. Dude, oh my god, I do not understand why they needed 2 people in there. This movie sucked. But I looked it up and 70% plus liked it. So maybe I'm the one wrong, but I don't care. That movie is ass. And here's the main part that tripped me up. So they're fighting in the city, right? I made this joke to my brother. I was like, because Godzilla's Kong came out, I was like, Godzilla was there, take him out easy. Okay, anyways, so they were fighting in the city, right? And the 2 main people weren't in the main battle because they failed like to sing together. It's a bull crap that you need to do to be able to be one with the robot. Ugly. But they have failed, right? Then everyone died. Like, not died, like the robots didn't beat. They're called, what are they called? I call them Keurigs, but that's the coffee thing. There's not Keurig. Kaijus. There we go. I call them the Keurigs, but they're not Keurigs. They're Kaijus, right? So the Kaijus defeated the robots. And it was just them left. So they went, and yeah, they started beating them up and whatever. And then they were getting beat up, right? Like, so bad that they were finna die. That one of the monsters, not the Keurigs, the Kaijus, that the kaiju started flying, right? And they were going like super, super, super high, and then the guy was like, "We're gonna die," and she's like, "No, we're not." And this lady pulls out a sword out of the robot's arm, and it cut the monster like butter. Now I'm thinking, why the freak did you not pull it out soon? Pull it out sooner. Now, but for real, why didn't you pull out the sword in the beginning? Well, you don't have to do none of that other crap. You almost like, dude. I would have been okay if that sword was like it would like you had to stab it. If they made it look like they stabbed it, I'm like, okay, I would have been fine because it took a lot of stabs. But no, this sword cut the monster like nothing, like literally nothing. And I'm over here thinking, why did you not pull it out in the beginning so it'll be easier? Because you see all these goddamn people in a freaking under the city trying to hide, and you could just take them out like that if you pull out the sword sooner. Dude, at this point in the movie, it was like already like what, an hour and 40. I was mad, but I was laughing. So I was mad laughing. If that makes sense. Yeah, I was mad laughing. You know how when you cry, but you just start laughing. But I was laughing, but I was mad. So yeah, I was like, this was so dumb. All the other beatings that they got, they could have avoided if they had just brought out that sword. And like that, just like that. They shouldn't have even brought up the sword. For real. They should have that that got on my nerves. Oh my god, bro, that movie. And then cause so in the movie, I'm not even going. So in the movie, there's like a portal where they keep coming from the ocean, right? So they send their last two robots to go and close the portal, and they they put in a scene where like one like the boss of the whole like company, he went there himself to go help, right? But it ended up being like he killed himself scenes. So like, how do I say this? So he can like fuck. Dude, I saw a movie like last week. Hold on, give me a second. Give me just one momento, por favor. So they made this scene look like he killed himself to be able to sacrifice himself to close the portal. There we go, yo. So that happened, right? But him killing himself didn't even end up freaking closing the portal because what they needed to do, because the robots themselves just couldn't go in the portal to open it. So what they had to do, they had to get the kaiju to go back inside, right? Right. So he exploded himself, right? It was in a robot, so he's self destruct, and the other guy that was with him. I told you that there was two robots. He was carrying the dead carcass, and then another one shows up, and then the one that shows up, he collides with the robot, and they end up going down the tunnel, like down the passageway. So the guy didn't even need to kill himself, like explode. So that was a waste. Like that was like a scene from Kong Skull Island where that dude killed himself with the grenades but didn't do nothing. It was practically the same thing, literally the same thing. But this one was ass. It wasn't even funny. Like the one in Kong Skull Island was funny at least. This one was just like, dude, you didn't even need to kill yourself. Like you didn't even need to self destruct like that. His robot was like it was getting filled up with water, but I'm like later on in the movie I found out I think then the robots was like a little thingy, a little like pod we could like get away because it happened in the movie. So yeah, that movie was ass. I rated it a 3 out of 10. Now you saying if you saying the movie was that bad, why are you giving it a 3 out of 10? Well, because the fight scenes were pretty okay until I found out that sword. But I'm not gonna consider that sword into play because before that the scenes were pretty cool. Just the fighting scenes, all the other talking bull crap that literally we did not need to know, nor do we care. I don't care. Well, I didn't care, and it was so boring. But these shit, I should have did this podcast the next day. I should have after I saw that movie because I was going in on that movie, dude. Throughout the whole movie. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, I'm not done yet, but we just haven't been uploading video gameplays because my monitor broke after I came back from Florida. Yeah, I turned it on and then it turns off like that. So probably next week, most likely I'm gonna get a new monitor and then I'll be uploading games. And I'm gonna miss the freaking Warzone, dude. Every time they do something on Warzone, it's always like a little thing that like, oh, they added zombies and then now they're going to different parts of the map. I'm like, bro, when are they gonna change the whole map? And yet to find out they're gonna change the whole map. There's gonna be a nuke. I think it already happened. Yeah, it already happened. I missed it. So I'm like, crap. And of course, when my monitor don't work, freaking sucks. Cause I'm on Minecraft World. Everyone watching my podcast, I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, well, I always say it, but I do gaming, right? And it turned out pretty cool when I was gone from Florida because my brother played on it and he did some tune-ups on it. It looks really cool, but I haven't gone on it in like, probably 3 weeks, maybe a month. So yeah. So back to the movie. Back to this bad movie in my opinion, because it's just opinion. I would say it's facts, but people get mad. I wonder if other people are have the same opinions on the movie like how I do. But then I saw a lot of people liked it. I'm like, how the hell can you like that hour and something of just talking and it's so boring? There's probably there was one fight scene and it was between two people. Like, dude, that movie was something else. And I know there's another movie. I think Pacific, like, I don't know, it's just another movie that they did. I don't know if I'm gonna see it because I don't want to waste my time. Oh my gosh, dude, that movie got my nerves, bro. That one got my freaking nerves. But I think that's it. I think that's all I got to say for this little podcast / YouTube episode. Cause sorry I couldn't get a podcast. Well, I couldn't get a podcast with Jose because just stuff happens. So probably next week we'll do that conspiracy theory of the Hollow Earth. But anyways, if you made it to the end of this podcast episode or / YouTube channel, hit the like button. Or if you're on my podcast, I don't know what the hell you could do on there. Rate my shit, I guess. I don't know. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe if you like the content. If you want to see more, I'm OG, and I'll see you on the next one.